In this video, I'm going to walk through the camera screen in TV Dashboard. We'll look at the Multicam dashboard feature, how camera streams work in Home Assistant, and how to solve a common issue with Nest cameras using a feed override. By the end of the video, you'll see how to add multiple camera feeds to the screen and an example of how to use a stream override, in this case NestMTX or even GoToRTC for an unavailable feed. Let's start on the camera screen. The camera carousel down the side shows all camera entities that Home Assistant has exposed to the application. Thumbnails are generated by Home Assistant and load once they are ready and available. Selecting any camera opens it in the main viewing area. For a single camera view, this works exactly as you'd expect. But where things get really interesting is Multicam. Multicam allows you to pin multiple camera feeds to the main display at the same time. This is especially useful if you want to monitor several locations around your home from your TV. For example, I might want to keep an eye on the front door, the driveway, garden, and the garage all at once. To add a feed, simply scroll and select a camera. Now we have multiple live feeds displayed simultaneously on the screen. This is great for security monitoring, checking deliveries, or even keeping an eye on different areas of the house straight from your TV. Just a note that Android TV devices are low powered and have limited resources. Adding too many cameras at once can overwhelm the system. Before we continue, it's worth talking briefly about how these camera streams are being delivered. By default, Home Assistant exposes camera streams using HLS or HTTP live streaming. HLS works well because it is supported by Home Assistant out of the box and doesn't require any additional configuration. However, there are two limitations you'll sometimes encounter. The first is latency. The HLS streams come from Home Assistant, which can introduce several seconds of delay compared to real-time video. TV Dashboard supports other video stream formats like HLS, RTSP and WebRTC, which gives you a lot of options, but latency will also come from the cameras themselves, where there is a wake-up period before they start to broadcast a stream. The second is camera compatibility. Some camera integrations expose a camera entity in Home Assistant, but Home Assistant doesn't always expose a usable HLS stream, and that's exactly what happens with Nest and Ring cameras. To remove a video, simply go to the top of the list and click the Remove Last button. If you've used Ring or Nest cameras with Home Assistant before, you may already know where this is going. Here I have a Nest camera. Home Assistant detects it correctly and it will show the feed in the web UI and it appears in the camera list. However, when we try and open the stream, we are blocked as there is no compatible feed and we get an error. Unfortunately, TV Dashboard includes a solution for exactly this scenario: feed overrides. To configure a feed override, open Settings and then Cameras. Here you will find the feed override configuration. Feed overrides allow you to replace Home Assistant's default stream with your own stream source. The override can use either RTSP or WebRTC. To generate the RTSP stream, I'm using NestMTX. NestMTX creates a standard RTSP stream from my Nest camera, making it accessible to applications that support RTSP playback. Once a stream is available, I simply copy the RTSP stream URL. Back in TV Dashboard, I'll paste the stream address into the override configuration. I will choose to override my Nest camera, so I'll enter its entity ID. Next, I'll enter the RTSP stream URL, then the stream type and thumbnail. Let's return to the camera screen. I'll select the Nest camera again. This time, instead of attempting to use the default Home Assistant stream, TV Dashboard uses the RTSP feed we've configured. And now the camera is playing correctly. Not only does the feed work, but RTSP often provides lower latency than HLS, making it a great option for live viewing. I'll add it to the multicam display alongside the other cameras. And that's a look at the camera screen in TV Dashboard. If you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe. And if you'd like to support the ongoing development of the project, you can buy me a coffee or use YouTube's thanks feature. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.